what it is. It's your man's CPC Nala, and today we're gonna be looking at we're not gonna be looking at anything. I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to build a wardrobe. Build your wardrobe, build a wardrobe that you would like. These are also 5 tips for me because I'm currently in the process of building a wardrobe that I really like too. So it's for all of us. I'm sharing right here. It's a good thing. We're moving forward together, like the family. This little family, this community we have, we just move together. Squad. It's like, whatever, bruh.
Yo, pray this shit that ever hit the street.
Yo, you guys weren't ready. You weren't ready. I got DJ Umnand on the beat. Hold up. Tip number 1. Tip numero uno. Know thyself. I am no longer a fashion stylist. I am Sensei Nala, your guru. Know thyself. Be like water. Move like water. This is the essence of knowing thyself. But no, for real, like, know yourself. Know your body type, know your heights, know the different measurements on your body, know your skin tone, and know your undertone. All these things are very important, when building your wardrobe. Know what you do like, what your interests are. And all these things, like I said, are very important when building a wardrobe that you want. So that's tip number 1, know thyself. Another important thing that I almost forgot is, just know your interests, understand what you like. Because another way of looking for how to build a wardrobe is understanding the things you like. And within those things you like, there's different points that you can look at on different design methods that may be within what you like. For example, if you're into sports and you look at soccer, you know what I'm saying, then understanding that soccer is an athletic sport and most of the fabric has to do with being, keeping you cool and stuff. So that could be part of what goes into building your wardrobe. If you like Japanese and Oriental style, then things like kimonos and drapery might then end up being in your wardrobe. So just understand what you like and what really, gives you a jump or makes you excited. And then we can find ways of putting that into your wardrobe and just, uplifting your style. You know what it is, son. Alright, cool. Number 2, numero dos. What we're gonna do now is find a reference point or find someone whose style you really dig. So within this, it's always good to copy. And when I say copy, I don't mean you want to look like the direct. You don't want to reflect this person directly. You want to be your own version or have elements of this other person within your wardrobe. And what's good about this is that you might be like, I want to build my wardrobe, but I don't know where to start. So then we find this reference, we find this person, it might not even be a person, it might be some architectural design where you can find different things like textures or whatever. Or then, let's bring it back and just look at a person. So we pick this person, right? And for this video, let's pick Diggy Simmons. That's someone I've been looking into and I really like his style. We look at Diggy Simmons. So what then I would do is then look at the type of silhouettes he chooses, the colors, the different things that he normally does in almost every look. I feel like everyone's got patterns, things that they continuously do in all their looks. So you look at the volume, the colors, the silhouettes, the textures within their clothes. And you can maybe look at the era which they're inspired by. If you look at Diggy Simmons, we can see that he's inspired by the 60s, 70s. So then if I look into that era and what they were doing then, I have a bit more reference of how to build my wardrobe. So tip number 2, find a reference. Who we looking at, son? Who it is, boy? Tip number 3. Tip number 3 has 3 steps. Step 1. Know what you have. Know what's in your wardrobe. Know what you already have in your wardrobe, and you can take into this new wardrobe you want to build. Step 2. Figure out what you don't need. Figure out what you don't need in your wardrobe that you no longer use. You have no use for it, like I just said. These things can be given to others, shared. I think we all have a lot of stuff in our wardrobes that we don't use and can be shared with other people. Step number 3, this is when you go out loud, this is when you wild out. This is when you go on Pinterest, Instagram, use your reference points, and by knowing yourself, you look at things that you want to put into your new wardrobe. Alright, go all out with this imaginary budget you have and be like, I bet me, I'm buying all these things. And we'll narrow it down later, but for now, wild out. Look at all these things that you like and want in your new wardrobe, and also try to keep it within the reference point so you don't go too wide. Next thing you know, influenced by a basketball player, but now you're on some glam rock tip and you've got too much. Tip number 4, out of what you need to put to make your wardrobe, you have to figure out what the bases, what the pieces are, and how much utility you get out of these pieces of clothing. So when I say what your base is, it's like in every look there's a base, whether it be the jeans and a white t-shirt and a pair of loafers, and then you have other items on top of this. There's always a base in the look, whether it be the trousers, the shirts, the hat. I don't think a hat can be a base. It might be, or the shoes. Whatever the base is, figure out what will consistently be in the look, in the wardrobe that you want. And then the next bit is find out the pieces. So these are the garments that are like not always in the base, but are very important within the whole wardrobe, within the whole look. For example, if you're going for like a greaser type of look, what's very important is that leather jacket, the greaser, rocker type look. 2 different areas, but kind of very similar looks. What's important is the leather jacket. You know what I'm saying? And this is a piece that is, that you're going to put your money into, you're going to invest into. So this is the piece of the wardrobe. And within all this, you have to see what you're going to use the most, so you understand where to invest your money. So when I talk about utility, what are you going to get the most wear out of? Okay, and my last tip number 5 is have a budget, guys. Know your financial lane.
I said I would, but the way my bank account is set up, the thing is, I got a checking in the savings, but all the money is in my savings. So I got to switch it to my checking, but it's going to take 3 business days.
Alright. So basically what I'm saying is shop at the shops you can afford. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I know I thrift most of my pieces and I look fly than most of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Deadass. So it's just like, know your financial lane, know what's up, know how much change you have in your pocket, and don't be like, that person shops here, so nah, that doesn't work, bro. Be fly with what you have. Just like that. And yeah, just stay within your means and just make it look fly. Easy as. Save for those pieces. Like if it's the leather jacket, if it's those loafers, save for them. Like, build this thing gradually. Don't feel like you have to do this whole thing in one chunk. I often get that feeling where I just want to do everything at once and just have this dope wardrobe and shit. You know what I'm saying? But no rush. You can just build gradually. Maybe after 2 months you can get that piece that you want after saving, or I don't know, week by week, month by month, gradually get those items that you want, and eventually you have this wardrobe and clothes that you use a lot, that you really like, and it just becomes one with you. You know what I'm saying? You've built your personal style, you've built this wardrobe that you really enjoy. Every time you open your wardrobe, like, there's that one. It's like oh, ghost. It'll be a situation like that. So yeah. Alright guys, I guess we're done. I think that's it. That's 5 tips on how to build your wardrobe. Help by your mans. Shout out to Manji, yo. Juju on the beat. Came in through with that, you know, the new background music that we got. That's your mans. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share this to anyone else who's been thinking about upgrading or doing their wardrobe in a different way. Thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. And peace. Oh yeah, shout out to Ibrahim, dog. Always do a good job with my hair. Shout out to you, bro.